You driving me crazy, you making me mad. I don't do fugazi, I'm wanting you bad.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the love on my previous video. So in today's video we're going to be testing out a bunch of new products from a Nigerian brand called Alerttaos Beauty Hub. So this is what their bag looks like. I've used their products on my channel like in the past, but today this review is going to be solely based on them, and it's also done in partnership with them as well. So I'll be showing you guys their new products that are launching soon, and I'll be telling you guys my thoughts, kind of like my first impressions, even though I've used most of these products before, kind of like my first impressions, you know, overall about the products. And before we even go into the products, I'm going to be showing you guys like some of them. So for instance, this is their eyeshadow palette. The light is going to be my enemy right now. It's still better, but this is the eyeshadow palette. It's called the Dolly Lana palette, and I've used it in the past before. This is the one that has been used. This is how the colors in it look like as well. Let me see if I can. So the palette has fallen down once, and then this black one broke, so that's why it kind of stained the rest. But then these are what the colors look like. You can see that I've gotten a pretty good use out of the palette. Their glow palette as well. They have 3 shades in this palette. It's called the Queen Bee 1992 and Hollywood. They are the 3 shades here. Also I have these as well. Like, I've been using Alerttaos cosmetics for the longest time now, years upon years, like since 2016 or 2015 ish. So this is Queen Bee 1992 and then Hollywood. I'm thinking doing skin first before eyes will save time, so we're going to start with skin first. Also, if you want to see how I did this hair and you've not watched that video, please check the video before this one to see how I achieved this hair. So let's get right into the tutorial or the video itself. Quick concealer and corrector, and I love the packaging, and I'm going to be using this to highlight, you know, I'm going to use this to color correct, and I'm going to use this for probably my face shade or something. I'm not one to always color correct, but when I see a good peachy corrector, I go for it. So now that we're done applying that, I'm going to go in with this brush to blend out the color corrector. So I'm noticing that it's quite easy to blend, and because it's not very deep orange, like it's almost like a peachy orange, it's not so like bright on my skin. I don't know if you get me. So now that that's all blended, I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation.
See, I'm wanting you bad, my African day.
This orange corrector is not as harsh as the one from LA Girl, the orange one from LA Girl, because that one, trust me, when I'm done blending and I was using that one now, you'll still see orangeness around here, but this has melted into my skin very nicely. So that's a plus from me. I will definitely be using this in my everyday routine now, because I actually love, you know, like when you take pictures, if you take pictures, if you're a beauty person, beauty blogger, lover, you know, like sometimes you see some weird shadows around here or around the sides of your mouth. It's because it's not color corrected, and trust me, I know how we can be lazy to color correct, but it's very important, and I can definitely see the difference now that I, you know, color corrected today. This is the concealer that came with Alerttaos Beauty brand, and it's going to be dark for me, I can already tell, but let me show you guys either way. See, it's not even, it's so dark. It's not even showing up, guys. Like, so guys, they do have concealers. They're pot concealers and they're like this, but then there is no shade among the ones I got sent that would match me. So, but these are what they look like. Hope you guys can see. So I feel these pot concealers are for concealing under the eyes. If you don't want the the liquid concealer look, you use this to just achieve the same thing. But I'm going to be using a brush. It's very creamy. It's very creamy, but it's going to be bright enough for my highlight. So it's not bright enough for my highlight, but then if you want like a subtle highlight, but I'm sure they will have brighter colors. These are just like the colors they sent me, and it's not my shade for highlight. So if they'll have brighter colors, they even I might use this dark one for my contour, so you can see it perform in that sense. But then
my African daisy, my African day, you driving me crazy, you making me mad.
Concealer in the center of my nose dries. I like to leave it to dry up a bit. I'm going to take this concealer and let's see and hope it's dark enough for a contour for me. Just be taking it on the brush. It's not dark enough, guys. It's like a bronzing shade. Can you see that it's on my face? It's not dark enough. And they still have a lot of shade ranges. It's really creamy, but then it's not dark enough. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and finish my contour off camera, and then I'll be right back. I'm back, and I'm going to be using their powder. They sent me 4 shades rather, but they have more shade ranges. So they sent me 4 shades. So these are all 4 shades that I was sent. One darker shade, and I'm just going to set underneath my eyes a bit. If you've noticed, when you're going with your setting powder, your highlighter, or whatever shade you're using, and you see that this place is kind of splotchy, it's because the concealer is still too wet for the setting powder. So a tip I've learned to do is to set here with any face powder will do first, but it has to be a bit lighter at least, so that it doesn't take away from your highlight work, and then you just set it first lightly before going in with your setting powder. So for setting powder, they sent me 2 shades. I keep saying they have much more shades than they sent me, obviously, but they sent me number 1 and number 4, and this is what they look like. Personally, I like my setting powder to have a bit of yellow in them, but since these don't have, I'm still going to use this lighter one for my highlight, the shade 1. This one will probably serve a darker person, but it's going to tone down my highlight. Yeah, I'm not going to use this. So I'm going to use, comes with this very cute puff. This is what the powder looks like up close. I'm going to dust off the excess, and then the moment of truth, guys. They did quite a good job actually. So what I like to do first is to set them bake. So I didn't use a lot there because I was not sure, but on this part now, I'm sorry if I keep looking this way. The bigger mirror is here and my viewfinder is also here, so I'm trying to make sure I'm in focus, and I'm also trying to make sure it's still recording, and also I can see myself in the bigger mirror because this one is quite small. So in case you were wondering. So I'm going to leave that on to bake a bit. I'm going to go ahead and speed through my contour process and blush, and then do my brows, and then we'll be right back. I'm using the Pale Use base in room 1 to prime my lid.
And you lovely, got a things we gonna do, go drive you insane, gonna make you.
This is going to be my main eyelid shade, so I'll use a bit of this dark one in my crease, then this one on my lid. Go. My shade that is inspiring my eyes, guys, because can you see how pigmented that red is? Maximum payout of colors. Just go in by tapping them. Don't worry about blending first. Just tap. Woo! Can go like this now. Just put one eyelash and we're going. Alerttaos. I'm mixing these two. The only thing I wish about this palette is it had a mirror. But other than that, man, I have no complaints whatsoever with this palette. Like, the color payoff is just something else. So guys, I'm back. I'm done with my eyebrows, my eyelashes, and so to set my face, I'll be using this powder shade in 7. So the thing I've noticed with their powders, their dark shades are just a tad bit too red, and the lighter shades are okay, but the darker shades are a tad bit too red. But like, it's doing a pretty good job, and I'm liking the way the coverage is. And just buff everything together to kind of mix it in and give me a flawless finish. If you have that issue of your highlight and your contour and your blush looking different from the rest of your face, try this step out. Buff everything together. After you're done with your application, you can do this before or after highlighter, depending on what you have or what you want to do. But I do this before my highlighter because I like my highlighter to just, you know, look very yummy and sit nice on the skin. So you see the difference. I look more blended out now. And so if you stayed up until this point, you're going to be one of the lucky winners of the highlighting palette. So I'm going to be giving away 2 highlighter palettes and 1 eyeshadow. So I'll still tell you guys how to win this, but I didn't want to state it as a giveaway at the beginning of the video. So yeah, lucky you if you watch until this point. So these 3 shades here, I'm definitely going to be using this darker one, but I'll be mixing in this middle one a bit. They are very, very pigmented. I don't even, Alerttaos got it right. Like, when most brands were struggling with highlighter, Alerttaos got it right from the beginning. So, and you can see, like, I've had this palette, I've done justice to it. It's not as if I'm just telling you guys to go get it. You can see by yourself. Can you see that even without blending it out yet, in just one swipe, you already know I'm going to layer highlighter, but let's just give this one swipe a moment.
Young girl shine no fussy, young boy fly full so.
So Alerttaos has a lot of lipsticks, like a lot. I've tried them and I've been using them for a long while now, and they're very, very good. But today I just want to do like a simple glossy nude lip. So I'm going to be using their Gold Coast lipstick here and a nude glossy lip. So that's what I'm going to do. I always use this. I've used up like 5 bottles since I came across this lipstick. It's like the purest brown lipstick I've seen. It's very dark, very nice, just neutral brown chocolatey goodness. So I use this all the time for myself, for my clients. It's just amazing.
mouth, but not me. Not me. Got the things we go do, go drive you insane, go make you be praying, I'll have you be saying, love me, love me. What is pleasure and pain, what is living in vain, what's a life full of chains, I'll break you away, okay. Are you okay? Young girl shy, no fussy. Young boy fly full soaky. Flex too fine, not cocky. On my grind, good lucky. Still on time, no hurry. Count my stars in bouquet.
So guys, this is the finished look. I really enjoyed using all the products I used. I really didn't have any cons because I told you guys, this is me showing you the products because I've used them personally. The color corrector was really an amazing product for me because I can actually tell the difference in those areas. They're not as dark as they would be. They're not even dark at all in between here and around here, so it's like A1 for me. Setting powder, I really love the way it highlighted and brought out that like brightness there, and you get a lot of products. There's this one for the light skinned and this for dark people. I think they have more shades, but these are the two that I got sent as well. So and also their highlighter and their eyeshadow palette has always been bomb to me. I just wanted to show you guys, and you're going to be winning there are going to be 3 winners for the giveaway. I said the eyeshadow and 2 palettes. All you have to do, leave a comment on this picture, then go to Tails Beauty brand. I'll leave their handle across the screen. Go to their page, leave a comment on their last picture telling them Lydia Stanley sent you. Follow them, follow me. That's all you need to enter. The winner will be announced 1 week from when this video was uploaded. Good luck guys, and yeah, will you be trying any of the products I showed today, the Tails Beauty products I showed, or will you be trying any one? Let me know down below. And also if you learned a thing or two, tell me about it in the comment section as well. You guys are always the sweetest. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for loving me, for subscribing, for watching my videos. It means the absolute world to me, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.